pretend, so me tell them. And when you see the liquor in me head, me live my life like it's no problem. And anybody who fight with me, tell them me only a love for them. That's why I will never ever change. I'm a happy place everywhere I go. I'm a happy place, never ever change. I'm a happy place everywhere I go. I'm a happy place. Tell them I smile a day, keep the vibes away, and I smile a day, keep bad vibes away. Tell them I smile a day, keep the vibes away, and I smile a day, keep bad vibes away. That's why I will never ever change. I'm a happy place everywhere I go. I'm a happy place, never ever change. I'm a happy place everywhere I go. I'm a happy. So take a bounce to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, every vibes to the rhythm, wine to the rhythm, we go come to the rhythm, drink to the rhythm, everything with the rhythm. Hey, so take a bounce to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, every vibes to the rhythm, wine to the rhythm, we go come to the rhythm, drink to the rhythm, everything to the rhythm. Cause I'm at a happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. A happy place in my life every living day. Tell them I'm at a happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. A happy place in my life every living day. Hey, every living day. I'm at a happy place in my life, and it can't change. No way. And I just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, I will never ever change. I'm at a happy place everywhere I go. I'm at a happy place, never ever change. I'm at a happy place everywhere I go. I'm at a happy.
Pleasant good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Pleasant good afternoon, 91.1 Talk City FM. You are on the Big Bad Wrap It Up Show with Obi and Kingsley as we take you right down till you lie down. The final show for the afternoon, getting you from point A to point B safely with good conversation, critical facts, and a little bit of satire and humor. My co-host wasn't here for 2 days. He was missed. And I see he come with a beretta on his head like he come to fight somebody inside of here. Good afternoon, Kingsley.
Definitely not nobody inside of here, but people outside there. That is the opposition, the PNM. Let me say good afternoon to you, Obi. It's good to be back at 91.1 FM. It's good to be back to talk the issues, to do the people business.
Nice.
And you know that I must say good evening to the management staff of 91.1. I must say good evening to the international listeners, also to the Caribbean listeners, because we have a large listener base. And yes, we are here, so you can go on the YouTube, see how fresh my face looking. I get fat for the last 2 days. Go on social media, on Facebook, on 91.1 FM. We screaming loud, share the live, make a comment, say something, have a debate, make a conversation on the YouTube, also on the Facebook. Obi, I know you might have a lineup because we have a lot to deal with today.
Going on in the place. Because Parliament was popping today.
And Obi, I want to lead this evening here because I want to say this to the listening public. Because they're making the SOE, Obi, are going on that road for now. They're making the SOE a big problem. And they're making the SOE sound like if it's so bad that how it bad. Because they make you believe that if you have a SOE, people not moving in the streets, they will come to an end. But I want to ask them, you seen any house kicked down in this SOE? You see any police going to any community and kicking down doors?
No.
So what is the problem about Obi? Obi, explain me, please, now. What is the problem about with the SOE?
The problem?
Law-abiding citizen, Obi, support it.
The problem with the SOE is that the opposition needs to have a certain level of freedom so that they could continue to destabilize or attempt to destabilize the country.
Chatting you and chatting me.
That is what it is.
Say Nancy talk about you and chatting Obi, chatting Kingsley. Go on social media, say what you want, say shoot them, kill them, look their house day, pay pictures about them. Because I go to YouTube. And Obi, I bounce up you the man lie down on the couch. On not sorry, on YouTube. TikTok. Yeah. The man lie down on the couch,
Yeah.
Obi. And the man, big screen TV. Big screen.
But he actually was given a forward, eh?
Yeah.
He was in agreement because he was watching the episode where I pick apart Penelope Beckles, which she thing, and he was in agreement.
Yes.
And the thing with me is every time I see people watching me, because I haven't, believe it or not, as much as I've been in this space for a while, I have not gotten used to people walking up to me and saying, "Hey, you fella," or I just get weird because you don't know if they come in with good or bad. And most of the time, the way how they just approach me, it's like, "Hey, you so I thinking,
so you have the bricks.
Right. Now, even though I know I'm not interfering with nobody out there, I also know that there's a large portion of the PNM mouthpieces that are trying to radicalize the voter base.
True.
So I am always on guard.
Yeah. This is why we need the SOE. Yeah, you know, say.
Yeah. But let me tell you something. I agree with you because I was listening to some people talking about, the SOE not serving up. They're saying, here what the counter argument is. We don't need the SOE because everybody could move around and do whatever they want freely as normal. So what is the purpose of keeping the SOE? Basically, right?
It's to target serious threat and national security issues.
Right. Now, I am trying to tell them that, but it have people in the detention centers that there for a reason.
They say things.
They will not detain those people if they didn't believe that these people tend to somewhat cause crime to escalate.
And instead of that, say things violent. We could instigate a country to move forward violently.
Well, listen, I'm not even thinking about the mouthpieces.
Yeah,
like how that guy get locked up the other day.
Yeah.
I don't really care about that because you see, the reality of it is, this is what I know.
Yeah.
For the people who are saying that nobody wasn't detained under Keith for saying anything bad about Keith Rowley, because I saw a video where a group of them was sitting down talking, and they were saying that nobody wasn't detained for saying anything bad to Keith Rowley. Or about Keith Rowley when Keith Rowley was in government is only under Kamala Persad-Bissessar people are getting locked up. And I want the public to know that that is a blatant lie. There was over 7 people who was detained for saying bad things about Keith Christopher Rowley. There was over 7 people. And I remember that well because I kept track of them. And out of those 7, I think 3 or 4 were Indian guys who were saying disrespectful things. So, but my thing is this. You can have political discourse without becoming radicalized. When you live in a multi-ethnical society, when you start to reach the point where you start to attack people's religious beliefs, you start to attack people's children, you're shifting into a realm that you shouldn't be going down. So I understand how you feel.
And I want to answer the question there. The reason why nobody never get locked up, you say that 7 person get locked up under the last regime, right? And the reason why nobody got locked up, Obi, people wasn't so violent and so aggressive and using words we could move as a society to have a society riot, could cause killing, could cause murder. We was never so violent. I could tell you, I was a part of it. I was a part of Rowdy Must Go. I was a part of it. And yes, it have 1 and 2 might use racist mark when he was in power. Of course, it will have it. But the majority of the UNC and majority of the supporters, and most of them, sometimes when they say something that is not connected to the party, they're not connected to the party. Like if I go and use a racist statement, people see me shaking Kamala hand, people see me in the UNC. So I will be more. But if I have an independent page, you ain't see me around politics. You ain't see me around no political party. But I'm an African man, or I'm an East Indian. So that might say something now, I will be automatically labeled. Right? And Obi, again, because I want to speak the SOE. Because people complaining. I'm not saying nobody can get shoot down in the road. As you say that they say that the SOE is and they can't move about. Is it that they want to curfew?
No, hold on. Before we go down that road, I want to say pleasant good afternoon to everybody on the YouTube
Hey, babes.
and on the Facebook. I want to say pleasant good afternoon to the beautiful Patricia Reed.
I've heard your voice
and,
changing.
and I want to tell her something this afternoon. I'm not going to give you all because I need to grow your brain cells a little bit. So I'll allow you to do a little homework, but I'll give you three.
Yeah.
Right? I'll give you three. Rayad Ryan, Nicholas Huggins, and Ian Sukram.
And what was the question she asked? What was
Right?
she was
You
saying?
go look for the rest. She was saying she wanted to know who is the seven that was detained.
Okay.
So, of course, I'm not going to give her all because I need to encourage her
Yeah,
to
helping
learn.
she then.
So I'll give her
What's that
three.
PNM helping she for?
No, because you see, at the end of the day, even though she's a PNM,
I didn't form
right?
she.
You
I
have
did-
to
inform,
help develop the
Yes.
undeveloped muscles.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Patricia Reed, darling,
So
you get three.
you get weapon to fight,
Okay?
right? You
Right.
get weapon to fight.
So you get
ammunition.
three. I get three because you're trying to sell the wholesale in the comment section that nobody was detained.
Yeah.
So I get three. Go look for the rest, right, love?
Yeah.
Later.
Well, I know you on social media, and I know that you may have some facts what take place. So I believe you.
Listen,
When you say that.
I always
believe
have my
you.
receipts on standby, you know.
believe
I didn't have
I
time
be-
to study them.
I believe you when I
You understand?
when I say no, I didn't doubt you, no.
Yeah.
Because I know people say some things in the 10 years
Listen,
where I know question. There's a UNC saying that
or you real brave.
you were brave to
Yeah,
say that.
they had plenty people fly close to the sun under Keith, and people were detained. It's just, you see, the difference is this. When you get detained by the UNC, the whole nation does know.
Yeah.
Because UNC bad.
And it's a
When
bad
they get locked up under the pier, he look for that like small thing.
because a black man. Now we have that. The people who doing these things on them, these things on them now, because so far the detain and the minister instruction, many gang leaders is behind bars today, from the east to the north to the south. Right? Many of them, right?
Because of the detention.
Right?
Yeah.
The police now have to bring proper investigation to really charge these people and them.
Yeah.
And along the way, in this SOE, the police feeling a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Are they feeling a little bit, no? Obi? I think that they should push more pressure, more action.
Well, boy, listen, I always try to wonder because when you hear PNM talk about gang legislation, they were so adamant about this thing that I swear that they was going to like literally clean up all the youngsters. And it wasn't. Let me tell you how brazen this thing would have gotten under the PNM. I remember seeing gangsters having YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok page. And I remember watching these fellas putting down shootings, killing people, and then going live. No, they wasn't doing it under Gary because they know Gary was catching them. But the minute Keith got rid of Gary, I remember seeing men shooting men and then going live on TikTok and boasting, but who get away and oh, don't worry, I'll go catch you next time. And they were, and I was saying in my head, only in Trinidad and Tobago, criminals could go live after shooting somebody and the TTPS not go in and get them. They not go in and get them. And I sat down and I looked at that and I was like, we really reach where we going, you know? We reach where we going. So for everybody who is feeling like the SOE is infringing on their rights, my question, what right it infringing on?
I drive on the avenue over this weekend here, 4 o'clock in the morning. If you see people,
Lyman.
if you see people, if you see people, I said this week here, I'm going, should go outside and see what's going on.
You know what this
You should
SOE
go on
showing
us.
me, Kingsley? And you might say I'm wrong for this. This SOE showing me that Trinidad are way more criminals in disguise than we know. I am going to start to think now that everybody who want this SOE to stop is a criminal. Because
No,
it's
but
not affecting you.
that's affecting you, Obi.
No.
The money you get up just a train and go to school normal.
I come into work every day.
every day.
I go in home every day.
Going home every day.
I could lime every day. I could go out every day. This not It's not hampering anything.
No, it didn't happen everything. You look, which one? You know, under the I think Dr. Rode keep a SOE, Kofi and thing. And you have to go inside by 9 o'clock or 6 o'clock. That was hard. That damaged our economy.
True.
We cannot, right now, our economy is not fully 100%.
Yeah.
And Obi to say that we're going to acquire SOE in the night time, it mean certain thing on the avenue, that is revenue in the savannah. It means Senator cigarette. You know what I mean?
My thing is this.
The taxi men working in the night time.
Okay, so you remove the SOE. Let me just show you how funny it is, right? You remove the SOE. Let me just say they wanted removed so that they could protest. Even if the SOE gets removed, in order to protest, you still have to get a letter from the police.
To protest.
Because Keith made it so.
To protest and to march.
And to march. Yeah. Keith, I'm stressing on it. Keith made it so.
No, but also again, Obi, the SOE not stopping for marching, you know. Right? Obi, I send you a clip there. Let me play it now. Every year, what the Prime Minister is saying about the SOE, because I'm defending SOE and I fully endorse it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We have the Prime Minister saying after we can take some calls if you want.
Yeah. Because we have a little good news segment too. I wanted to start with that, but I say since you're opening, let you open it today. Because you was here for 2 days.
7 o'clock, we'll go with the good news for 7 o'clock. After
Mr. Kamla Prasad Bisasa says the vast majority of citizens and businesses support the state of emergency and the government's efforts to combat crime. Her comments come after 13 trade unions delivered a letter to the office of the Prime Minister objecting to regulations that prohibit protests within 500 meters of 15 designated locations, including Parliament, courts, prisons, and police stations. But the Prime Minister dismissed concerns that citizens are being prevented from exercising their democratic rights. She pointed to the limited size of restricted zones, saying, quote, "The area around the 15 buildings listed covers 11.77 square kilometers or 0.23% of our total land area. Therefore, all citizens have 5,119.23 square kilometers or 99.77% of the country to use for protests," end quote. Prasad Bisasa said the restrictions were introduced for security reasons. According to her, quote, "The 500-meter zone around these buildings was used because at that distance the effects of small arms and rifle gunfire are negated," end quote. She added that the move followed what she described as attempts to intimidate public officials and provoke police officers. The Prime Minister also rejected claims that constitutional freedoms are being stifled under the state of emergency. She said, quote, "Law-abiding citizens are amazed at the absurdity and hilarity where there are people protesting to say they can't protest, having public meetings to say they can't have public meetings, and freely voicing opinions on every mainstream and social media platform, claiming their voices are being muzzled," end quote.
You know what I love Mrs. Bisasa for? She have a dark sense of humor like mine.
Yes.
She said people are laughing at the absurdity. And let me tell you something. She's correct. Because the people who are voicing these things, they are definitely a couple pages short of a whole notebook.
They live in somewhere else.
I am telling you, they are a couple pages short of a whole notebook. And the thing is, they have a lot of people behind them who seem like they have even less pages. Because it has your rights are not being trampled. Now let me tell you what it is. So Kingsley, if I was to come in front of your house every morning and blast chutney from my car as loud as possible, and you would find eventually that I am disturbing you next to your premises.
Yeah.
And what would you might come out and tell? You might come out and tell me, listen, me don't mind you play your music, you know what? Play it a little further away now.
Yeah.
That is all she's saying here. We don't mind all your protests.
Well, I might come and say, hey, hell, go from here and go over so.
Right? But why you coming to protest? You want to so okay. What is the sole purpose? Why do you feel that you need to be in front of the building?
Sometimes people go in front of the building and get violent, you know.
But I'm saying, why do you feel that there is a need that you must be in front of the building?
Obi, sometimes the minister or the prime minister not in the building. There's somewhere else, and you shouting outside. It's so my good. But you see now, Obi, what they want to go and do is going for the building and protest. They don't want to stay 5 feet away, 10 feet away.
But
20 feet.
even if you're protesting, listen, even if you're protesting in front of the building, the only issue with you protesting in front of the building is that it becomes a safety issue to possible people coming in and out of the building, right? Mm-hmm. Now, let me just say we was to minus the equation. Let's just say, play devil's advocate and say we could possibly keep everybody who's coming in and out of the building safe. You standing up in front of the building and making noise. How does that guarantee you that your protest is going to make some kind of change? I don't believe in doing the definition of insanity over and over and expecting without a result, you know. So, their protesting is not going to make the DPP reverse his choice, right? They're protesting for a young man who was disrespectful to a certain group of people, to the prime minister, right? You see, it's the degenerative. These people are actually willing to support degenerative behavior. And they're comfortable with it. Mm-hmm. They're comfortable with it. Yeah. This is not the same as people protesting for COVID. Nope. This is a protest literally for based on a knee-jerk reaction according to the opposition.
Mm-hmm. Obi, we could take some calls if we can, of course. We could take some calls because Obi, I want to go into our next one fast. I come to
sure, no problem, no
fast
problem,
today.
no
I have someone with some children. She's talking about some children.
Caller, good afternoon.
Good evening.
Good afternoon, sir.
I wonder if anyone on this panel knows the difference between detained under PDO or detained, arrested, charged, and brought before the court.
Tell us.
When you speak
No, well, we'll give you an opportunity to explain it.
When you speak of people being detained under Keith Rowley because they're vexed with Keith Rowley and this is something that Keith Rowley like, that individual would have broken a particular law. Mm-hmm. So he would have been arrested and charged and brought before a court of law. He would have had due process rights. Mm-hmm. The problem we are having in this country, it would seem to me that anybody who vexed the government, they could get a PDO, and they end up being olive green.
No. Let him finish.
Let me finish what I'm saying. And they end up being olive green jacked. So they are incarcerated at the wishes of the state. Mm-hmm. When it is an individual runs afoul of the law, he's brought before a judicial officer and a court of competent jurisdiction. Okay. His situation is asked how you plead, and it is debated in the court, and at the end of the day, the judicial officer gives a decision. Okay. It is not for someone who has political leanings or who has political power to use that power to crush the views of the individual in the
Okay, then. Well, hold on, Eric. Hold on. Yeah. So, I have a question to ask you, right? Mm-hmm. Rayad was charged for threatening Keith Christopher Rowley and threatening his life. Right.
Due process rights. Yes.
Right? And he got arrested for that. Right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me any of the people who have been detained so far under this government who has been detained for just speaking their mind?
Olive Green Jack?
No.
And two other individuals.
Who is Olive Green Jack?
That is a lady on TikTok.
Right.
She was detained
for
chatting.
Which I condemn 1,000 times.
Right. So why are you saying? So why are you calling the lady named Green for? And I know she makes some posts where you yourself condone.
Come and I say I condemn yourself. It.
Right.
But she is accorded. She's supposed to be accorded her due process rights as a citizen of this country. No, and that means that you are arrested, you are charged, and you are brought before a judicial officer.
But she made the comments under the SOE. That is why she was detained.
The courts of this country have not been closed by any edict, nor have the doors been battened down.
Eric, you're not making no sense with that. So, okay, let me ask you the next question. No, Eric. Let me ask you the next question, Eric.
So
let me ask you the next question.
An individual in this country does not have due process rights.
You saying that? We saying that.
So somebody putting up the prime minister's residence and putting a target on it and a target on her face.
1,000,000% wrong. But they are supposed to be accorded their due process rights.
Right, but if the due process rights is that they were detained under the SOE because they made the statements under the SOE, how is that wrong? And they never went to court. They were let go after they were detained.
They made it while there was a SOE, not under the SOE. Right? It doesn't give you the right to take the individual and deny them the due process
Thanks,
rights.
Eric.
Eric, you ain't making no sense.
Thanks, Eric.
You ain't making no sense. Straight through. You ain't making no sense.
Thanks, Eric. Thanks.
Call her good afternoon.
We have young too long.
Nah, I give him chance because I know you're talking nonsense.
Yeah.
So I had to give him chance to pick up the nonsense.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Say, Eric, you go away, go someplace and sleep now.
Thanks, scholar. That's what he got to say.
Yeah, it's stupidity. You see, and let me tell you something, right? What Eric is actually wishing for is even worse. Because if they were charged and the court found them guilty, it could work out even worse for them. In this case, they were just detained let go.
If I'm not mistaken, once the minister sent out the court. For you, he ain't going no court, they're going straight to the jail.
Afternoon.
No court is straight up in the jail, you're going.
Mr. Obi
Yeah.
and Mr. Kingsley, blessed up.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good evening.
You know what? I just love day and night from history. You see what all leaders be doing? Everybody has followers. You go in a cricket match, one for this team, one for that team. Football match, no different. Wrestling match, no different. Politics, no different. You see what you don't like for yourself, don't do it for others. Karma is something that hits you instantly. But going into 10 years, the opposition was banging against the UNC, and they banged them and they banged them. Today the tables turn, and today this government is talking facts and evidence. When the next side have to do the same thing they doing against the UNC, then now they come back to face facts. You see, honesty is the best policy. Don't do unto others what you don't like for yourself. And this is why, you see, Mr. Eric, I think he lost his way in life. He's an addict to the PNM, and you can't help. The more you bring him on your program, the less your program.
Nah, but I can't just shut him out too. And the thing is, it's good. It's good for me to interact with him because at the end of the day.
So if you're interacting with somebody and they're mad, you going to come mad too? Yes, you're going to come
Well, trust
mad
me, he
too.
can't drive me mad. I just deal with more mad people than Eric. But thanks, caller.
Okay, sir.
Caller, good afternoon.
And Robert said at one point in time he goes slap Manning.
Caller, good afternoon.
Yeah. Good day.
Good day.
Good day to everybody. Yeah. You know, Dr. Rowley, Dr. Rowley, he won the post-election. Remember, he won the post-election.
Yeah.
And when he won the first time as Prime Minister, when he was campaigning, you remember what he said?
What he say?
Eh?
Go ahead.
He had the thing to stop crime. He go stop crime. Whatever he was, he will stop it. When he come Prime Minister, he forget about crime. you know who was the crime?
Where is it?
The silent crime is camera.
Oh, Lord.
Camera was the crime. He started all over, right through, and blaming camera. He forget about crime.
True.
And he wouldn't election about that and say he go fix Canada.
Okay, then,
Thanks,
caller.
caller.
Thanks,
Well,
caller.
caller.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, Mr. Barakpo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good
Let me tell you,
afternoon.
listen, don't ever take it into your thoughts to ban Eric or the next one from Barataria.
Yeah, I will never do that. You see,
Nah,
I
no,
love
never.
to pick up.
No.
I love to pick up on
Bantara
the
get some. He got banned because he chatting them Obi.
No, he called the other day.
Because
You know.
the game-
He
okay.
called the other day.
Alright.
You remember, I don't know the
Let it call.
voices good
But
yet.
yes.
I still learning them.
What you do have to do is don't tolerate them for too long.
Yeah.
Because technically you're saving these people them lives, you know. From probably committing suicide or some kind of thing, you know. Because every day.
Well, to be honest, I don't want Patricia Reed to commit suicide. Patricia Reed, good afternoon,
Exactly.
my love.
Every day by these people calling radio station and venting, they just reminding and trying to find some way of justifying how Eric Williams feel them,
Oh, Lord.
how PNM feel them. And they are so embarrassed and humiliated, they have to look for anything possible to try to
Yeah, they're grabbing
have
at
some
straws.
sort of justification
They're grabbing at
to say,
straws.
you know, like, there's something could be worse. There's something happening that is worse than what Eric Williams did to us.
Yeah.
There's something worse for why my community is like this. So let me find it. Let me just come and say something on the airwave to give myself that sort of fake comfort that, you know, that I could justify why I'm existing. Or else if I admit it and if I sit down and really analyze from the days that Eric Williams and the PNM took hold of this country and admit where we are today, and we should never ever be in this position where we are today. Because the people who didn't depend on our government and didn't depend on the PNM, without our support, they are much more better off than the ones who was worshipping Eric Williams and the PNM.
Yeah.
You understand? So them had to find some means now when they're going through the communities in Trinidad and Tobago. You're driving to Port of Spain and you look after 6 o'clock, you drive through Port of Spain and you look on all the buildings. You're seeing people looking like Eric and you're seeing people who looking like the ones who support Eric Williams and give the blood, sweat and tears. And you know, yesterday somebody I think mentioned everything that PNM didn't do for the people. The PNM did everything like that, you know. I think was heavy or something and thing about they're supposed to make everybody a millionaire and thing. They make everybody in the PNM who in the hierarchy we sit around the oval table. They make them into multi-millionaires. They give them everything. But you see the ones them who they just put in maxi and keep them at the bottom of the table, that is the one will never get nothing. You understand? And you know, let me give you this. I just want to know, when I sit down and analyze it, and I say, but wait now, I feel my father was a strong PNM, and I feel he was a twin with Eric Williams, because what he used to do, it was three brothers, myself and my other two brothers. And when he go and pull bull, right, you had a court, you know, you used to go and work tax, pull bull then. And for us, nobody never wanted to wash the car and clean it now. So he used to say here what? Any little change you'll find in the car
is all
you want. So the first time we go and wash now, we got a little $2 in the corner and things. So man rushing now. You know, when I get to realize, he used to deliberately put a little $2 on under the seat, a little shilling around the carpet.
The gas up on it to wash the car.
And me and my three brothers waiting, watching quite out the road. As I see the car bend the corner, we don't grab hose and bucket and thing, fighting to go and wash the car. Think about that philosophy.
Nice.
What Eric Williams had his supporters. Have a good afternoon, gentlemen.
Thanks for your call.
What call?
Caller, good afternoon. Yeah, we lost
What's
that
it
one.
called? And if okay,
Caller, good afternoon.
callers coming.
That man uses his frequency to denigrate African people.
No, Eric. No, Eric.
One time.
If we have no more call, Obi,
Nah, you go ahead and continue.
Obi, we have some days ago we did have an interview with the Maximilian with
Well, right. Well, if that is where you're going, don't
Yeah.
save that for second half, because that is
Right.
second half.
Okay then.
Right, that is second half. That is second half. So
But,
we can stick to this topic. So you want to continue calls?
Yeah.
Okay, have people
yes.
calling.
Continue calls. I take the calls.
Caller, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, man.
Ask Eric, who was Eric Williams' grandfather from, please?
Oh, Lord. Okay, then, caller. Thank you. Caller, good afternoon. Okay, we lost that one. You see, let me tell you something, right? The mere fact that Eric is trying to justify one group being allowed to get due process and the other. Let me tell you something, right? They were detained because the SOE was going on. They made statements towards the Prime Minister that was distasteful.
Yep, very
And they were detained because they were threatening stuff. When you have a nation, we were dealing with a volatile situation. We had a situation where Venezuela was attacking our PM.
Yep.
They fired the first shot over our bow by stating Trinidad was theirs and that our government was trying to infiltrate their nation and destabilize it. That is what took place. They started making threats towards our Prime Minister. They were protesting with placards, painting our Prime Minister as devils. Because of Keith Christopher Rowley trying to play salsa with Maduro to get gas, we let 18,000 Venezuelan migrants into this country right on the verge of a pandemic. They were here. A lot of them are still here. We don't know all who are good and we don't know all who are bad. And at the end of the day, just because they are in our country does not mean that their loyalty and sovereignty is to Trinidad and Tobago.
Of course not.
So when you have a situation that has a little Mayan with a matchstick below a volcano striking triple matches to try to get the volcano to go off, you have a former Prime Minister putting fear into the society and saying that Venezuela is going to bomb our oil rigs and bomb our citizens and our coast guards, and we don't have enough military to fight Venezuela, and the Prime Minister is making bad choices. Right? The last thing you want is a citizen pointing out the Prime Minister's public residence, putting a target on that, giving longitude and latitude directions to where this woman lives. The last thing you want is a citizen, because, and this is where people don't understand why I just tell people this. I tell people, you could say what you want about me. Nobody could ever deny that I am a patriot and I love my country. I will bleed everything for this country before any of you pick up arms.
Country before party.
Right? When you have a citizen who was born, raised, educated, paid on and given everything under its sovereignty of Trinidad and Tobago, sitting on a social media platform that is going viral and telling a prime minister or a president for another country, do not attack the citizens, attack the prime minister.
I chosen. That person who do that was chosen. He was to put that person
I want you to
in
understand what
square.
Eric is trying to defend. Hold on there, Trump.
Baby Trump.
I want you to understand what Eric is trying to defend. When you have a citizen who grew up singing our national anthem, telling another nation president who she has never been there, she's never breaking bread with these people, she telling this person to attack our prime minister, wherever she is, attack her, kill her, but don't hurt the citizens. And you have somebody calling in, and he said it himself, that he was in full disagreement with what she said, but is trying to say she should have been charged and given due process, when in this case, all the government chose to do was teach her a lesson by detaining her. I think they gave her a fine to pay. She had a fine to pay to come out, and then they released her. She had a court. I think she even had court too. And I want you all to understand, this is why I just tell people, this version, people has asked me, Obi, when did you turn away from the PNM? When you notice the PNM was going down a path that they couldn't recover from. You see, on that kit, you see them 9 years on that kit,
Everybody leave under kit.
that party became radicalized. And the amount of hate and venom that they spew out of the pores and the narratives. I am telling you all, there's a joke I made on my platform a couple months ago. I said that the way how the PNM has become radicalized, if they could pick up other members of this society who they don't like and throw them in the sea, they'd do it and let them drown.
I don't mean if I break,
but we have to go for a break. And we will come back and we will take some more calls on this, because that was proper Eric, I tell you now, that's proper absurdity.
No, we have
Baby Trump. Let me take Baby Trump first though.
Before we go on the break.
Baby Trump.
Good thing we turn on.
Yeah, man.
Trump, I think you know. Go break with you. Go ahead.
No, sorry. Hey, you know what? This thing about freedom of expression and your democratic right to express yourself. Let me tell you something. That doesn't give you the right to shout fire in a theater.
True.
Very
Facts.
simple. And more so too, regardless of who is your head of state, okay? But let's use America as an example. Oh, you could use other places, right? You do something like that, see how far we call one of the.
But you going up Guantanamo Bay. You going up Guantanamo Bay like Harold and Kumar, you know, quick, you know. Quick, you know.
Right. Yeah, but we call it one of the alphabet agencies. We call them the farm boys from Virginia. You will see how fast those guys in the black suits and the tinted black panel vans turn up at your front door. So, right. But the fact is that, especially with a very sensitive period during that time with the impasse with Venezuela, and to something like that, and Eric, you condone that, boy, and say, I don't know. No. Sorry. Yeah, Black Jesus, I'll pray for him.
Okay,
anyway,
then.
Guys, later.
Later.
Well, as they're going on the break, I see a young boy this morning walking with a gun.
We gonna talk about him when we come back. We gonna talk, because watch ya. I want to tell you, I'm glad you're bringing us. So we going for a quick break. We'll be back shortly.
This hurricane season, be prepared. A hurricane tip from the TTT Limited Media Network. During hurricane season, information can save
The
lives.
excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Bruh, you know, I have a bone to pick with you. Eh? You still supporting that side, yeah?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live Online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR. Live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Bruh, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, yeah?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live Online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
The Big Bad Wrap It Up Show with Kingsley.
yes,
Kingsley.
So yes, we are back. So share the live. Go on
Kingsley,
live.
people talking. They say no SOE.
No SOE.
But a man walking around with a chrome nines.
Chrome nines.
And busting shot up in the air.
Shot in the air. Think it easy.
No, Kingsley, you know he's interested about that guy?
You know he dead.
He dead?
Yeah, he dead.
Yeah, because I see they say they shoot somebody by Montgomery Hall there just now.
They kill him. He dead.
So they went down there and deal with him.
Yeah, I now see his body wrap up in a paper. I go show it.
You go show me just now. So, but you see now, Kingsley, you want me to tell you what I want to say, even though he's dead now, I want to tell him thank you. I want to tell that young man thank you, you know. That young man did something for the whole of Trinidad and Tobago that just throws everything that everybody's saying about the SOE under the door. Under the bus, I mean. Right? So, yes.
He dead.
Police shoot dead viral gunman after. Right, nice. Nice. So, homeboy, wherever you are, I want to tell you thank you.
He gone.
Yeah, well, wherever he is, let me tell you why I want to tell you thank you, my boy. Because you showed Trinidad and Tobago that the SOE. No, don't say stupid. He's very intelligent.
Yeah.
I want to tell him thank you because he showed the whole of Trinidad and Tobago that Kamla Prasad Bisessa's government is not oppressing citizens with the SOE because that man walked down the road with his gun in the middle of the SOE and he was shooting his gun in the air in the middle of the SOE, which meant that the SOE was not happening. His rights.
But he was like in the Western.
Apparently, he feel he living in the US.
In Texas.
And he feel he could bust up his gun. But again, Kingsley, it shows that the man was expressing his rights.
That the rights he was
right? His rights led to him being dead. But he was expressing his right
because Obi,
in the SOE.
When I see him, when I see the young fella with the gun, I say, this man's soul calling him to dead.
Yeah, but you want to know why this is so interesting? I don't want to go down this road, but let me put it this way. There is, boy, I go tell you that off air.
Yeah, but
I go tell you that off air. But let me put it to you this way. It's our mouthpieces living in that area. Good.
I tell you, I say this man wanted dead. Because when I see the man walking with the gun, I say, well, this man's spirit, spirit could, because what madman, what could get into your head to walk in a community
What you mean, what
where to have cameras, where to have phones, you just walk with a gun, pat up.
Mouthpieces even in that area.
It have people
the man felt like the SOE was affecting his rights. So he needed to show the nation that his rights of expression was not being oppressed. He came out and he expressed himself. And now he is lying down and his family will express themselves.
By crying.
By crying.
You see, what again will be?
You must say, let me say, how? H-O-R.
How you could do that?
Make it make sense.
You give up your life.
That horny guy was real bad, boy.
Man walk down the road with the gun, so.
That horn, he was real bad.
We see him walking down the road with the gun. He smoke a cigarette. He walk down again. Pat out.
He pants like a drop low car.
Pants below the waist.
Yeah.
Pat out. He bust one in the air.
Yeah.
I said, wait now. This is Texas. San Fernando up there is
why
Wild West.
And you know what they go say? They go say that Kamala child. Because you know they always say we like the ball like Rowdy children. So they go say that Kamala child because she in power.
No, that is Rowdy's stepson.
Hey, let me tell you something, eh?
Yes, Rowdy's stepson.
Hold on. I think we had a voice note from... Yes, man, we had a voice note. Nobody. Big up nobody. Good afternoon, man. We play a voice note.
You like nobody.
Yeah, nobody's very intelligent, boy.
Yeah, I mean, like
even nobody here. I normally don't get to hear this program because of the timing, but believe it or not, this morning's program, a lot of people were making some negative comments about this program. So I say, what's that? Let me listen to it. Yesterday's program, that is.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on to listen to it, and now, Obi, you would have to tell me if this is what was your intention, right? This is what I gather. Mm-hmm. You played something, right, regarding slavery and some other things, and you used a beautiful metaphor of the hot coal, all right? And that if you were to you pick up a hot coal in your hand to throw at somebody, that coal will do you more harm than the person you throw it at. It will burn you more. To suggest that people holding on to the past regarding slavery of Africans in this part of the world and so on, that you're doing more harm to yourself by holding on to that past than who you perceive was your enslaver back then. Right? And the thing you played, the piece you played, suggested that slavery began with civilization. Right? Once a person is stronger than another person, they will enslave them. But that slavery, certainly of Africans, ended with the British Empire and across the world, because the British in 1807, at the height of their power, instead of using that power to continue to enslave people, they used that power to end the slave trade in 1807 and slavery as a whole across the world by 1830 or so. Right? And I think you were trying to suggest to people that holding on to these kind of things from the past will do you more harm than good. And it kind of got derailed, right? I think for whatever reason, the message was lost. You'd have to tell me if I'm onto something here. But so I want to encourage you into going back at that. And I'll encourage people, go Google, to back Obi, go Google the Zanj Rebellion. The Zanj Rebellion happened in the year 680-something, after 200 years of people enslaving Africans. But those enslavers were not Europeans. England didn't even exist, and it would not exist for another 500 years. And the British then began taking African slaves 1,000 years after, right? That slave trade of Africans began in Basra, right? So, I think that's what you were trying to suggest, but you tell me.
Okay then, well, nobody for context. So what would have happened is Heavy would have sent me down the rabbit hole a couple years ago concerning, the history of Trinidad and Tobago and stuff like that. And that was my eye-opener to knowing that Eric Williams was not the father of the nation. Just now we had to go to the play, so I had to make this quick. But it also forced me to start to educate my sons on it. But I didn't want to tell them everything that Heavy told me. So I told them to go do their research for themselves. It so happened that in the quest of their research, my son found that video and he was very intrigued by the video and he sent it to me. And I was very intrigued also by the video and I decided to bring it and share it here because I wanted Heavy to tell people the history of Trinidad and Tobago. But people, we gotta go to the play where we'll be back shortly. and we'll chime in more on this on the second half.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Bruh, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, yeah?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live Online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Bruh, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, yeah?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live Online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Bruh, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, you?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live Online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Bruh, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, you?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live Online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Bruh, you know, I have a bone to pick with you, eh?
I'm a happy place in my life, and it can't change. And I just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, I will live.
Right, Trinidad and Tobago, and we are back. The Big Bad Wrap It Up show with Kingsley and Obi. So, so I was giving context to what Mr. Nobody would have alluded to earlier. So it was just basically a topic of trying to educate. We had some young men from CIC College who were listening on the show, and we were just basically trying to, give them some basic, understanding of how things would have started in Trinidad and Tobago. And Eric and I would like to believe it was Barataria, they tried to chime in to kind of change the narrative with the times and the dates when Heavy didn't reach anywhere near there in the story, because they felt like he was coming down on Eric Williams. So, of course, I say this with good conscience. Anytime you rattle a PNM sycophant and you get them to crash out, anytime a PNM sycophant crashing out, you know it's because you're hitting the nail on the head. Because that's the only time they just crash out.
So true.
Right? They don't crash out when you're telling lies about them. They crash out when you are telling truths. And that always pisses them off. But we shifting gear to the second half. So we would have had these gentlemen on around, I would like to believe it was Thursday or Friday. Mm-hmm. Right? We would have had the the presidents of the Maxi Drivers Association. And they would have came and they would have educated the nation on their plight. Basically why they had their protests. And basically trying to clear up the misinformation that was in the public space that was doing harm to them, and their cause. And because, we gave them a platform to air it, the Big Bad Wrap It Up show, where everybody listens to, by the way, right? We have a prime minister that listens everything.
Yes.
Right? Never see, watching this prime minister different, she's be on every social media. She's paying attention to everything,
Number one listener at this program.
Yeah.
Number one listener.
I didn't believe how much she used to listen, but the Prime Minister listens to everything. And I have that on good source.
Because, Obi, the clip we're going to play, you're going to know the Prime Minister listening to us.
Okay, then.
You're going to know the Prime Minister listening to us.
Okay.
The words she used.
Okay, then. No problem.
So, I don't know if the Maximum is listening, but if they're listening, I will like them take, because what the Prime Minister says, she's willing to work with them.
Right.
She's willing to dialogue with them.
Well,
I hope they're listening. So we're going to play that clip and then
we'll go to that. Okay, then. No problem.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Big noise, man. Loud claps.
Honourable Speaker, I continue to be astonished by the temerity of those on the other side. Today, very concerned about our nation's children.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
Because when they had the opportunity to do so...
Wrong one now.
A real clip, boy.
Obi, wrong one.
Okay, people, he said that the wrong clip. What's that? The man a clip like that fella in South had clip and he going to shoot up in the air. I wonder how much he shoot behind the police with. How much wrong he give?
Well, he lie down cold right now.
Oh Lord.
In the cold machine right now.
Oh Lord.
right, we the game here. We the game here now. Sorry about that.
So they the
Member
correct
for Diego Martin Northeast.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given the recent nationwide shutdown of transportation services, what is the government doing to alleviate the concerns of maxi taxi drivers?
You serious?
Honorable Prime Minister.
Now I hear
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Again, I continue to be astonished and amazed.
No, not cutting the Prime Minister, eh? But I and all was astonished and amazed that Money Leprechaun asked that question. But anyway.
By the temerity of those on the other side. First of all, Mr. Speaker, there was no nationwide shutdown.
Thank you.
Again, I repeat, no nationwide shutdown of any transport services at this time. The vast majority of maxi taxi operators are decent, hard-working individuals and they ensure our loved ones are taken to our schools, their homes and workplaces safely. Based on their essential services, my government is committed to addressing their concerns, which those on the other side ignored for 10 years. And so the Minister of Transport, as he has done over the last year, will continue to work, consult and engage all stakeholders involved in our national transportation services in the national interest. For 10 years, the former administration was tone deaf. They refused any meaningful dialogue with stakeholders. We on this side continue to remain open to listening to the concerns and acting where and what is needed. So we will continue to dialogue and have consultations with those involved in the sector. I thank you, Mr.
Speaker. By ministers.
Yeah.
So she was listening. She was listening. She was listening. This had nothing to do with their protest, you know.
No.
This had to do with me making my bacchanal on Facebook, finding out that the president and his partners, he calling me and asking me why Joe Bonadi was so, and I giving him a platform to come, right? Right? I give him a platform to come. And here it is, he come and he voice his opinion, and we in.
Yeah.
She having conversation with them.
Yeah. Or she's going to have with them.
Or she's going to have with them.
And the minister.
Yes. And this is what we want.
So and the fact remain again, it was never a nationwide shutdown. It was never about that.
Mm-hmm.
It was never that. Because people reach home. People wasn't stranded. To go nowhere else, so we taken. Yes,
we have a call on the line.
Yeah, these gentlemen there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello.
Good evening. Hi. Yes. So you are live on 91.9. You are with Obi and Kingsley on the big wrap up show. This is Obi. Introduce them.
Right. So we have on the call here. First time we trying this, so people we hoping it work.
Yeah.
We have on the line right now both presidents. One for the Red Band Maxi Taxi Association.
Yep.
And one for the overall one for the Yellow One Maxi Taxi Association.
Yeah.
Right? My good partner. I just say my good partner now. So we just listened to a clip, sir, where the Prime Minister had to put Money Leprechaun in his place. Because Money Leprechaun had the audacity to ask, what is she going to do about the nationwide shutdown that would have taken place the other day? And she had to course correct him and let him know that there was no nationwide shutdown. So we're going to give you gentlemen the opportunity to tell us what has since taken place.
And do you agree?
And do you agree
with the Prime Minister by saying that there wasn't no nationwide shutdown? And also, do you tell us if it was any since so far for the last few days?
Yes.
Your media minister
has anything come out of your interview on the station since then? Because we are aware now that she has said that she's doing something. So we would like to know now, did anything come out of your interview on the station here, fellas?
Take the floor. The floor is yours. Yes.
A nationwide shutdown, debatable. I'll tell you why debatable. Once one man work or two men work, it wasn't total.
Thank you very much.
Once one man work, two man work, we had some places we had a few, some places we had a few. So, I mean, based on what you're saying and what you're... She's not lying.
Thank you very much.
She's not lying. But it had a high turnout of not coming to work. Right?
So, facts they too.
So to say that so to say it was a...
means everyone.
Right. So to say total shutdown, the money leprechaun was being disingenuous.
I don't know who the hell is the money leprechaun.
He has called that Inbert. He has called him that. That's the former Minister of Finance, Inbert.
Because that was his statement.
I just want to throw in my 2 cents to make it politically correct.
Right.
Now, when you listen to the clip, he asked the question about a nationwide shutdown about it in terms of the transportation sector.
Right.
When you speak in that terminology, then that was not the fact. That is not a fact because we also had the taxis working.
True.
You had PTSC working. But if you specifically talk about maxi taxi, then Mr. Hewitt in what he is saying is in the correct context. But when you speak about in terms of the question what was asked, a nationwide transportation sector shutdown, then that is plain smart with little words.
Right.
And there's where there's got to be pay attention.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you very much for clearing it up.
Yes, thank you very much. It makes sense there too.
Right.
Understood.
So we have that out of the way. So since y'all interview here, has anything taken place that we should be aware about or the nation should be aware of in terms of how you all are moving forward? Did anything come out of it?
Well, I see very early that the minister put up some pics of the meeting today, which he couldn't do last time because we didn't want no pics. We didn't reach no way. So that is a plus.
Right, man.
I don't know where it came from. I want to believe I know where it came from, but I don't know. I have no clarity, no clear understanding of it. What a lot of work was done by within that space of time. A lot of work, really and truly, and he even said, he had some people working up to 12 o'clock in the night. So, like I told him, somewhere Pepper came in.
So let me ask you a question. When we had you all on the show, when it was the Thursday or the Friday?
The holiday, the Thursday.
The Thursday. So you're trying to tell me that you all did an interview and to speak to the nation. And right, you all had one meeting with the minister before that was somewhat very shaky. Right? And you are trying to tell me from Thursday talking to the nation to Monday, you all are telling me that you all get a complete Monday, Wednesday, you all have gotten a complete course correct. And things are going in the direction of what you all wanted to go. That is what you all are saying.
Hopefully, yes.
Opinion box. I didn't hear your pips. You and Kingsley. I didn't hear all your pips. You know your pips. Yeah.
But also, I would like to say also that the Prime Minister in her wisdom, because we have heard comments in the past where it was not so pleasing to our appetites on either side. But the Prime Minister in her wisdom and her experience as a politician and a second-time Prime Minister, I want to reiterate this again. She came out with words that were kind and were soft. In a marriage, when there is tension, the wisdom that surpasses those kind of tension is to use soft and calm kind words that has calmed a storm.
Well said.
You have to give her credit for that. That set the tone on both sides.
Well said. Well
And
said.
we saw a total different minister and a different tone in the meeting today.
I like that.
And Mr.
That's what we're
Hewitt
talking about.
elaborated on it.
I like that. I love that. I figured.
Hmm.
I figured. So I believe that. Yes, go ahead, Paula.
Yeah, go ahead. Are we listening? The floor is all yours, you know. You all talk.
I hope when you see the picture, I was standing up next to him. Man.
I will go look for it.
Last week Monday,
Nah, he was vexed.
That couldn't happen last week Monday.
He was
man.
mad. But I like that. I hope that the meeting could continue and it will bear fruit.
Listen, fellas.
We'll come back to us. Yeah, go ahead.
You want me to tell you why this is so important to me? Let me tell you why this is so important to me. Because you all came here after I get my little blood from my partner. You all came here, and I told you before when you all came, I said you need to clear it up with the nation.
Yep.
Not make peace with us. Make peace with the nation. Because the nation has to understand, and this is where let we use what the opposition selectively know. This is where due process needed to take place. Because there was information that the public did not have.
True.
We're using Penelope Beckles' line. So because there wasn't information that the public didn't have, we had a knee-jerk reaction to you all because you all kept a protest and we didn't understand that your protest was justifiable.
Yeah.
So we had a knee-jerk reaction. So because you all were able to come and give us the information that we did not know, the nation was able to give you all the grace of due process, and then you all went to the court of parliament with the prime minister,
and innocent.
And you all are innocent,
Yes.
and the law was laid out
Yes.
to move you all in a productive direction. Yes. So Penelope Beckles, you see, we're trying to teach all your PNM sycophants how the thing does go. Right? This is how it needs to be done. And to have these men...
We not in the politics.
Yeah, we know.
No,
We know. We talking. Yeah, we
this
talking.
This is my bacchanal.
I
took him a fire.
Yes, he took
right?
him fire.
So the reality of it is this. This was a situation that the nation needed cleared up.
Yeah.
And let me tell you why this is so important to me again. Because this was a case that you all were just asking to govern your thing yourself.
Yes. And Obi, to make it clear again, these two gentlemen, they have nothing to do with UNCs. There's not
yes,
UNC.
These two gentlemen, because it's two.
Two, I seen three, but they're you.
One.
Okay, right. So there's not no party card.
Yeah.
I do not know what party
this
card
is
they
not about
hold.
politics. This is about the nation.
It's about solution. Yes, and we do that. So these people is not UNC. They're not being paid to come and say what they're saying there.
Yeah.
Them have money for themselves. Them don't need that. Them driving taxi. So them need
this, let me tell you how this has nothing to do with politics. Like my partner, and if I see I want him call you, he could call you. Who expects?
So you're having a next meeting with the minister very soon.
Very soon.
You had one today?
Yes.
You all had one today.
Right.
Well, okay, tell us how that went.
Yes. So you concerned about the hub in Arima. You discuss all that too.
Everything, comprehensive, and it only took 1 hour.
Okay.
Not 4 hours.
4 hours last
1
time.
hour.
So it will have a follow up on that, on the meeting.
Next week Tuesday we have something called the advisory committee meeting where the Taxi Association and the ministry meet.
Right.
So that will be next week.
Next week
Tuesday.
when?
Tuesday.
So Tuesday, what time?
That normally take place around 10.
We'll be giving you a call next week Tuesday. This time so
yeah.
So you could tell us.
So you can update us because you need to keep the nation update with your progress.
Is a member of the program now, you know?
Yeah. No, listen.
Now.
Let me tell you why, and I know you might find, yeah, boy, we locked in now. We had a call. Let me tell you why, bro. One of the biggest problems with this country is lack of information and transparency, brother. You all have been fighting this fight for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Ministers have come and go, and you all have always been dealt a very poor hand. This is an opportunity now, not for this government to shine by course-correcting injustice that was done to you all for a very long time.
Truth. And I hold my government in high standard that they're going to see about these people. And
so if it doesn't play out,
no, it will put. I hope it will
go get jam Kingsley go get jam. The station go get jam. So this is why we want to make sure it's above board. And not only that, I told you that the development of this hub and these whatever projects you all want to go with, please make sure that it is centralized around national pride.
Right. And my advice to you two gentlemen that invite the minister. Them walk through the hub and them told the go Martin,
yeah, the ones that you all built.
Port of Spain, the Arima, them go on the field, them go and see what really taking place. Invite him.
Let him sniff some of that strong urine by City Gate.
City Gate. Invite him for a day, and you and your team carry him around from Port of Spain to Arima and show him what needs to be done. I think
I'm real happy to hear this.
Yeah.
I was done happy when he called me.
So gentlemen, we're going to leave all in now, but give us closing.
Well, not even closing. I want to ask them one thing
before they go.
What are you all expecting to come out of these meetings? Because that is important. What are you all hopeful to come out of this? Tell the nation.
Well, I could tell you one. A lot came out today.
Yes.
Things that we were asking for is already done. You hear what I'm saying? Things that you see, listen to the Prime Minister. There are low-hanging fruits. Well, they were picked today.
Yes.
I could assure the nation it was picked today. And
The fruit train season.
Yes.
Say again?
The fruit train season.
The fruit train season.
Oh God, and mango in season right now, best season.
Yes. And I heard that video what the Prime Minister say close to my heart. Yes.
Yeah, man. And I want to also say that Maximen don't have to build no door kennel. You understand? We were told that we cannot even build a door kennel.
Wow.
We don't need to build no door kennel to carry the public.
True.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
We don't need no door kennel to carry the public.
So true.
You understand? All right.
Yes.
Disrespectful.
So gentlemen, give me a closing comment, please.
Closing comments.
Right.
Go
ahead.
I, as the president of the Association of Maxi Taxi, wants to thank the Prime Minister 100%. And I don't know what pepper she sent downstairs. But again, I will also say thank you, Minister Zakuru. But the Prime Minister, thank you very much.
Yes.
Some of the low-hanging fruits were picked today.
Yes.
Much thanks from the Association of Maxi Taxis.
Next.
Right. So just to reiterate the importance of what we do, and I'll just give some little rough figures.
No problem.
The average maxi individual does transport roughly 250 persons, which is converted to 250 lives per day. So they're roughly about 250 to 300. So if we want to use the lower figure, 250 lives per day. When you times that by 5, right, for the week, you get a figure. When it times that by the month, it comes out to roughly about 60,000 lives for the month. When you times that by 12, you're running into a figure of 1.something million. You're talking about the population of Trinidad and Tobago, the lives that are currently in Trinidad and Tobago. I have been doing transportation for about 19 years. You're talking about in my little career, me, one individually, have transported the lives of everybody in the nation for the 19 years I have, and I have not had a fatality. And there are many maxi and taxi drivers doing this work daily. That is the importance and the significance of what we do.
Yes.
Well said.
Well said, man.
Well said.
Thank
And
you
we
very
thank
much.
you very much for your service.
And Tuesday we call it all the way back.
And we call it all the way back Tuesday.
Because we want to hear good news. We don't hear no bad news. And we calling on the government.
Keep on your staff, you know. This is a free talk. I want money for that.
You want money? Trust me. When my Prime Minister only build a fancy modern day hub, you go see how much money all they go make. I come inside of that hub and sit down and drink 2 beers with all you.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
man.
One last thing. I want
no
you all
problem.
to tell Mr. Alexander that we didn't take money from the PNM, we didn't take money from the UNC. Right? Because you have a thing the PNM pay we. Them can't pay we. Them can't buy integrity from me, brother.
True.
So tell them, please, Don't put we in that kind of cankalang thing.
Minister Philip Alexander, please be easy on the Maxi.
Be easy on my brethren.
Please.
We don't want them to be easy. We want them to be truthful.
Be truthful.
Factual.
Thank
right?
you.
Okay then.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling
Thank
in
you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
No
man,
problem,
and you all
yes.
are always welcome here.
Yes. And pay me happy place for me. Pay me happy
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Pay me
We
happy
could,
place, man.
you
Pay
could
me
get happy place
Pay me
tonight.
happy place,
You could
man.
get happy. You could get happy place and you
Pay
could
me
get
happy
pongy
place,
tomato
man.
and all
Pay
too.
me- Oh God.
I'm at a happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. A happy place in my life every living day. I'm at a happy place in my life, yeah. And it can't change. And I just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, I will
Never ever change. I'm in a happy place.
everywhere I go. I'm at a happy place. Never
Ever change. I'm a happy place. I'm a dance star, man. Hey.
So when you see me rocking with my
Obi and Kingsley.
Hey. And when you see me rocking by myself, tell them it's no false pretense, so me tell them.
Hey.
And when you see the liquor in me head, me live my life like it's no problem. And anybody who fight with me, tell them me only a love for them. That's why I will
never ever change. Obi. Where I go, open your box. Baby, never change. Yes, man. A smile a day. Hey.
And a smile a day. Keep bad vibes away. Tell them a smile a day. Keep the vibes away. And a
Smile a day.
Keep bad vibes away. That's why I will
Never ever change. Everywhere I go. Obi, I finish stamping, I finish stamping like you know. Oh yes, 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 yes. Yes, man, yes, man.
People,
And that
yes.
was for the Maxi men and them. I want to thank them very much for always coming on this program and giving the
Watch now.
public information.
Israeli UNC 2.2. You know?
Yeah.
The woman cooking
Heated.
with nitrous oxide in it.
And it's a beautiful show today. In that
Yeah,
red.
yeah, she jump out fresh.
Fresh, eh? She look like
She
19
jump
all
out fresh.
over again.
Let me tell you something, eh? I will say it again and I will show you all the sign. I want the cameraman, I will show all the sign.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
the
yeah.
sign here. Right?
Yeah.
To the PNM-B team, the Pipers National Movement.
Oh my gosh.
You all will keep taking L's. You see this? You all will continue to be the PNM-B team, the League of Losers. You all will keep taking L's under this government for the next 4 years plus. You want to know why? Because you all did so many disingenuous things
Evil
for this
things.
society. And you all really thought that the 9-day mentality, it would work on everybody. But let me tell you all this something. It have people, they bad mind.
Yeah, because Obi
and they holding on.
Obi, the fact we mean that if these maximum they get in the last 10 years, if they get some solution,
Yeah.
or now they have no problem.
No problem.
But the problem
You hear the happiness in the voice, you know?
Yes. And I want to thank the minister and thank the prime minister for understanding these gentlemen. And I hope fruit bear for the next 4 years to come.
Listen.
I hope the fruit bear.
Listen. Here what going on there? Here what going on?
Because
let me take a quick break on
Yes.
this.
Take some
and
calls
let we
after.
come back and take calls and go right down. Because let me tell you something, eh? Performance beat old talk by Kingsley,
Yes,
boy.
man.
Performance beat old talk by Kingsley, boy. Performance beat old talk.
Action love
right?
downwards.
Listen.
I'm at a happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. A happy place in my life every living day.
People, we going for the break.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Bruh, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, yeah?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live Online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR, victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Bruh, I have a bone to pick with you. You still supporting that side, yeah?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live Online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
And we are back, the Big Bad Wrap It Up Show with Obi and Kingsley. And we have a voice note here from Mr. Nobody, so let's play that now.
Nobody again. So I got to answer the question because you see what you're all talking about today, and you all talk about it a lot, it seems, is that hot coal, that metaphor, that beautiful metaphor you use. For me, I think you were talking there about how a certain political party has used that hot coal, that burning that people still have in them, that they were so wrong in the past. They use that hot coal as a political weapon now. So that all of the discourse today around our politics still remains. So we all talk about the SUE and how this one is handled versus how the former regime handled. It just keeps all boiling back down to that. And all the PNM did was to replace one perceived oppressor with another, right? And racialize that. Okay, so that's why I asked, because you're talking about it here again, right? Where it's clear that this debate around the state of emergency and just about everything else is still around that somehow everything this government is doing, right? The way how the PNM, corrals their base is around that hot-cold concept. Mm-hmm. So I was just trying to make sure that's what happened in yesterday's show. And well, we've seen it happening in this show too.
Yep. Yeah. And you are absolutely correct, Mr. Yep. Nobody. That hot coal is the hot coal that the PNM holds. It scorches their hands and they pelt it at other people.
Yep.
You understand? And they do it in many different ways. Right? One of the ways they love to do it as is, say, Africans for sale. You understand? The slavery shackles still around their voter base heads and minds and wrists and legs, but they point at others who are free of mind and thought and call us Africans for sale.
So
call us.
Yes, get in.
Get in, this is your time.
Last 50 minutes on the go. So you can get in for the number.
Your opinion live on the air. 622-4911. Or send your WhatsApp voice notes to 394-4911. Talk City 91.1 FM.
Right, and we are taking calls, people, so you're all free to call in and give your voice on the topics today and stuff like that. I want to say special good afternoon to everybody on the YouTube and the Facebook Live.
Miss Santa. What's your name? Miss?
I can't remember. Miss Reed. Miss Reed and
Miss Santana.
Miss Maria Santana.
Yeah, Miss Maria.
Who is always locked on.
Always saying good afternoon and good evening to us. Good evening to us. She look on each program.
Boy, like everybody get happy, boy.
They get happy now. They get happy. Here we go.
Caller, good afternoon.
Good. Mr. Heavy.
Heavy not here.
He trying to looking to educate the people because plenty way Heavy saying plenty the young generation now. He trying to educate them because them know nothing about the 70s, not even the 90s. You understand? Them trying to carry down Heavy. Because the man trying to educate the young generation now. You understand? For black man, that will see, you see, the can't reach no way. Because they like to keep down they own black man until they know nothing and they know nothing. What you name again? That one from where you call him again? He was the minister of national security and all kind of things. Talking about the man and all this and that and all kind of things. What do you know? Them know something? I was at all of them days where Heavy was talking about. You understand? And the man talking true things will happen live. You understand? Things will happen, you understand? All the carrying only as a black, a white man. All they never do that.
Sure.
All they will not be saying that.
Thanks, caller.
Thank you then. And thanks, caller.
Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller. I will see you again. Again, next one before we go because we.
Caller, good afternoon.
Thank you again, caller. Yes. Caller, you're live.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Mr. Go Martin.
Good afternoon.
Sir. I want to ask Obi something.
Why you just always call and direct? Hold on. I noticed you had been doing something, Miss Diego Martin.
What?
Right? I noticed you've been doing something. So I know you have history with all these other talk show hosts because they would have known you from being on radio. So I find it very weird.
The PNM don't feel because I support the PNM or they just feel and I hear you.
No, but I find it very weird. You just always call and direct the questions to me, so I found it strange.
Listen,
You
I
say
want
something
to make a contribution, but earlier said
you say
something earlier.
that way. Yeah,
You said a word
what was
money
he with?
leprechaun, and I'm just asking a question. Who is the money leprechaun? You can answer that?
You can answer that.
But I did answer
No,
it. So
show the head.
Who
Who it is? Tell you who it
Well,
is.
yeah, but why you want me? Why you want to hear me say it? Why you trying to?
radio, and that is your behavior.
Oh my
If that,
God.
listen,
You know, anyway,
clearly,
to me, but you know what I want to tell you?
let me hear.
I called the Prime Minister a drunken master. You know, you go cut me off.
No, why cutting you off for that?
I wouldn't
I don't
allow you.
understand.
I would not allow you.
The man in opposition, you're using that.
Okay, so let me get you a joke, right?
No.
Before he was in opposition, I was using them names too.
Obi man, no wonder why they bash you so much this morning on the morning program, man. You are heavy.
Who bash me?
Oh, God, man, all
On the morning
you.
program.
They call in and bash me this morning.
Thank you very much.
Well, that is
Martin.
okay, Mrs.
Anyway,
Martin.
I
Thank you
want to
very
wish the maxi taxi drivers.
That was it, yes.
I hope they get what they requested. That's all I call to Sebastian. Let me ask you. I hope the maxi taxi, because I just travel with them. Because I just park my car and ride in town. I don't go in town with my car. So that's all I hope.
Okay,
that
then.
they get what they deserve.
Okay then.
Right?
Well,
So
hopefully they
that's
get it
why
under
you
this
know
government
PNM fan.
because your government
You
didn't get
know
it.
me, how I used to be. When the PNM do the rubbish, I bash them.
Okay then.
Watch yourself. I ain't no PNM sycophants and
Okay then.
labeling people.
Okay then. Well, okay. You's not no
God,
sycophant
man.
and I's not no sycophant, but I have a nickname for all of them.
Yes, yeah.
For you, for you. I don't know.
Like-
You so had to thank God. Sharon Pitt is not the program director. You would have never be on radio.
Well, boy, well, look at it this way. Thank God.
Thank God she's not here.
Call her good afternoon.
No management.
Obi,
Yeah.
you stay that woman there.
Cheryl.
The corner she talking about them.
Cheryl.
People just call in and thing and just give licks.
Yep.
You understand? So those are the sheep that are bashing you. You understand? The only person who are calling this morning is Eric and them for the talking.
No, but but if the host allow them to bash any talk shows, I'm going back and listen to the clip, and I'm going to take it to staff because that cannot take place.
No, here going is naughty corner. Is nothing wrong with that. Again, whip for that.
Oh, naughty corner. Oh, okay.
I call him to defend, and
Naughty
they say,
corner,
no,
okay
no
then.
beef thing. It's just naughty corner. I just have fun.
But that is
thing now. So don't study them.
Well,
stuff
you know
on-
what? Eric, well, let me tell you something, bro. Eric will have to cut my tail for the next 4 years on Naughty Corner.
No,
Because
here go on. People calling in. And then, like, all the history yesterday now, but
Yeah.
they're trying to say all wrong with the history now.
Of course
But
they're
the
gonna
people who
say it
call
wrong
Eric
because
and them,
of course they're
PNM
gonna say it
people-
wrong because it doesn't agree with their narrative.
Yeah, them
Yes,
PNM
right,
narrative.
Right. But it's not no thing. They don't study them people, study mommy when I call in. She does like things.
Let me share from
Don't
the
understand,
Martin.
Go on.
Yes.
Okay then, thanks. Send a voice note, sister. I know you just try to call by internet. Let's get trouble. Send a
It
voice
drop
note.
again. It drop.
Yeah. Call her good afternoon.
Yes, hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good
Obi
afternoon.
and Kingsley.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Everybody know Ms. Diego Martin years now, even in the night with Sadro, years she calling, she never bat up PNM. But she says she just bash them. That is not true. Kingsley know that too, because he did a long time in radio. She's just like Eric and Barata.
Sure.
From PNM, you cannot talk about PNM.
Sure.
So when she says she bashing them, that is not true. She know that because I have radio listening long time.
And that's what I said. They could try to thief my head because I'm not familiar with all the people. I know certain veteran callers by heart. I would have known about Mrs. Diego Martin by just hearing the name.
Yeah.
But
if
I don't know
and she's still
her.
calling Aisha program
And that's why I said, and Aisha was one of my mentors.
Yeah.
So I would know certain names, but I just don't know them to say like I listen to them.
Know,
But the caller right. The caller right. Yes, caller, you are right. Caller, you are right.
Yeah, but you all have a good safe
Same to
night.
you. Thank you.
And don't worry if they they don't want your battle PNM. That will hurt
Yes,
them.
caller.
That will
Yes,
get them
yes,
angry.
caller. Yes.
Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Yeah,
Yes, caller.
thanks.
Thanks, caller. Yes.
Let me tell you something, eh?
You caller right.
You have a choice. Is either Money Leprechaun or Emperor Imsbetin?
No, well, again, it's not. You have a choice. You whether be in the happy place or the wrong
No.
place.
So I'm telling them, no, Emperor Imsbetin, for the people who want to know where that name come from, I find he look like Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars.
Oh my gosh.
The one who does fire the current from Ian. I find he look like him. So you have a choice. Is either Money Leprechaun or Emperor Imsbetin. All you pick. Call us all you can call in and pick. Caller, good afternoon.
What's going on now?
I like radio program, but this Miss Sherilyn from St. James. This lady, I love that lady. I want that lady number bad, but she's a single person.
Miss Sherilyn?
Is Sherilyn is she name?
I don't know who that person is now.
Miss Digo Martin. Miss
Oh.
Cheryl. Miss Digo
Miss
Martin.
Cheryl, okay.
She's a single person, boy, for the amount of years.
The man looking for a link up.
Looking for wife. You have problems.
You sure you want a problem?
You have problems. Quite thanks, scholar.
or maybe he might keep she busy and we will not.
I could tame that problem.
Oh my God!
Oh God! Hey! I
oh
got
my gosh!
him.
Thanks, scholar. That's what he did. When I think, oh God!
I think that is What's up, call?
Yeah, good night, Mr. Wooby and Mr. Kingsley.
Yeah.
I just wanted to try to get in last night. You know, it brought back a lot of memories after 56 years on the conversation last night about the Black Power movement. And I remember I was 23 years old. I'm 79 now. And I got caught up in that traffic just by Fernandez. And I was working, for oil company. And I called my boss. I said, I can't go anywhere. So I went and I asked the guard in Fernandez if I can park my car. He said, sure. And I joined that march. And that is one of the memories that I would live for the rest of my life. But one thing that Heavy forgot to mention, you had to put on a red band on your forehead. You had to tie your head with a red band. I don't know if anybody ever remembers.
You see, yesterday when you call and you was giving the dates and things, Heavy wasn't angry that you was giving the dates, But here what was the issue, and that's where you
No, I never got through. I
you
never
didn't get
got
through. Well, okay then, because I saw the name was coming up, so it was a different person then. Because I saw the call was flashing a couple times, but he told me not to take any calls at the time because we was trying to get the story out for the young people to really.
So, Kola, thanks very much.
But thanks for giving us that. And you were saying about the red band. They had to wear the red band for what reason?
Yes, that was that was the part of the movement.
Okay.
That red band, and I live in the States for over 50 years, and I have never seen another funeral in my life. I don't believe I'll see a big funeral as that was. And we stopped at his house, at his parents' house in Barataria, and then we head on to the cemetery. But that is one of the things. That is something I will always remember.
Thanks, Kola.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, to go.
All right, we have a voice note here.
Good afternoon, Kingsley and Obi. Shame on you, Mr. Go Martin. It really take a little for all you to expose all yourself, but you and the PNM Hall.
Wait, boy, quick and short to the point. Darling, your connection does give trouble. From now on, send voice notes. Send voice notes. Because we need to hear you more. Send voice notes.
Clip that hall.
Yeah, that hall.
I went like Eric and them call.
Yeah.
He players for the
right. But you see, I have a nickname for everybody in the opposition side.
I don't know why.
and that I had my reasons for that on my platform. Right? Because I like to bring a little comedic satire to everything. So because you see, unlike Ms. Diego Martin and them, I am not a sicko fan. So I try to bring a little humor to my politics.
What's up?
Just
how you getting Baby Chum
fast.
Very fast. Baby Chum seconds. There we go.
Very, very fast. It is very unfair that the former Minister of Finance, he doesn't have Irish heritage, as far as I know. He ain't Irish. And right. So Mr. Mbok. Right?
Lord, here you go.
I think you all could have find another term to use to call Mr. Mbok. What I heard, what I hear on the ground, fellas, is that the reason why my Marshall boys couldn't touch Jack, you know why? They say he went off on a Caribbean trip and he came back not with 1, 2, but 3 buck from 3 Caribbean islands.
Oh, Lord.
And one of them was from Antigua. Enough said. Take care.
Thanks. Right, callers, we taking all your call right until we lie down here. We have 1 more minute, actually 2 more minutes. So they try to gain all your calls real quick. But yeah, I am. Caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Kingsley?
I think
Hello?
this is Miss Diego Martin calling back here.
Yes, Kingsley and Obi. All you just make that mistake and give that caller who asks for my number. Listen, man, I will have all you in court. I will send a pre-action protocol.
Miss Diego Martin, we never get nobody your number. You joking out.
My number.
Lady, you joking out. Caller, good afternoon.
Yeah, we the Scotland, the money leprechaun, man.
Yeah.
He had to bring back the people property tax money up to now. He can't give
He can't bring it back yet. He can't get account for them billions he lost too.
I tell you, good show, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Last caller, quick.
Very fast.
Hello, good night, Obi and
Good night.
Kingsley. I want to say thank you very much for educating the public. I learned a lot last night from you all, and keep up the good work. Don't
Thank
listen
you.
to the. It's good to listen to the critics. You know how they think, because some of them don't want to know the history of Trinidad.
They don't want the public to know the history of Trinidad.
And thank you very much.
I remember Bloody Tuesday. What was that about?
No, we out of time. We out of time.
But we go.
Tomorrow.
We do it tomorrow.
Obi, before we go, I want to tell Miss Diego Martin that we cannot see your
phone
number.
number.
So,
Yeah.
and we didn't give nobody. How could you call back Miss
Yeah,
Diego
but how
Martin?
we go give somebody a phone number if we can't see it? And why
Yeah.
would we give a
And
random stranger a phone
why would
number?
we get a random
And
number?
this proves my point. PNM people are nuts. They're nuts.
How could we do it?
You
Come
understand?
on, Miss Diego Martin.
They're
Come
peanut,
on.
they're
Come on,
cashew,
come on,
they're almond, they're nuts.
Come
right?
on, yes. Thank you.
With that, final thoughts, Kingsley, don't worry, they're going to give you a little bit to go over. Final thoughts.
Tomorrow, same time, 6
Same station, 6 to 8.
6 to 8. Obi and Kingsley. I am back. Bigger program, better. I'm trying. I'm going to try very hard to get the Prime Minister on a late night with us.
Don't worry, we
on
will.
an interview.
We will. In our
So
time, man.
still, we try to be best to have the first interview on 91.1 with the Prime Minister. No program must get before we on the board with that. So still look on to this program from 6 to 8, and you will know when we here having the Prime Minister, the mother of Trinidad and Tobago. Obi.
So remember, my motto, you can't become a first world nation with a third world mentality. And I want to say pleasant good night to the legal losers. Macaroni malfunctioning Marvin, delusional Dolly, money leprechaun Imbut, powerless Penny, Mega Baby Marcel, Potato Head Scotland, and all the others that make up the League of Losers that is the PNMB team. Make a better version of yourself, people. We out.